What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Lethal Camaro, and today I'm excited to install something that it's kind of one of those products that's hit and miss for people, and that's okay. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But we like it. So we are installing the iKON Motorsports rear louvers for the back window. This is a pretty easy install. It literally just requires some stickiness to the window. There's a little bit of prep. You'll want to clay bar your windows, make sure it's perfectly clean, and line it up, and it will be perfect. So you probably will need 2 people for this install just to make sure you line it up perfectly. I would hate to have you like stick this on the window and have it be crooked, but outside of that, let's get right into the install. Okay, so first step is actually just clean the louvers. So I've had this sitting in the garage for a couple of weeks, honestly. I feel bad for it, but collected a little bit of dust, so we cleaned it up. That's probably one of the bigger concerns with louvers is they're hard to clean, especially under the window, because it's going to take you a little more time, but we'll get into that in the final review. But clean these up. We'll go ahead and clay bar the window. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Step 1, clay bar your window. This is actually really important, guys. You want to make sure there's no contaminants, no anything that's going to stop the stickiness of these mounts from not wanting to stick to your window. So we are using just a normal clay bar. We're using some detail spray. We'll probably follow up with like an all-purpose cleaner just to make sure all the residue comes off as well. But seriously, clay bar your window before you install this, so that way you know you have a clean, pure surface to stick the adhesive to. Okay, so there's a couple ways that you can go about installing this. These are the actual mounts that are going to stick to your window. You can see the stickiness on the back side. Pretty easy. There's a package of bolts, and then there's actually the tips of the bolts are actually black, so they're going to blend in, so don't worry about the shininess. Outside of that, there is some double-sided or sticky tape. It's actually single-sided sticky tape, I believe. And what that's going to do is we're going to install this after we get the mounts in place, because this will run along the edges of the actual louver so that they're not vibrating on the window. This is what stops the vibration and makes it basically soundproof and really makes it hug and mold to the window. So what we'll do is we're actually going to mount these onto the louver before we even put it on the window. We'll still leave the tape on. We're going to bolt them in place and line them up so they're perfectly straight. And then this is where you need 2 people, because once they're on the louver, we'll lift it up, we'll peel off all the red tape, and then we're going to literally just lay it right on the window, perfect how we want it. And then once we're done, then we'll unbolt it and we'll put the foam tape on. So pretty simple. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so just to show you guys, there's going to be 2 washers per setup. You're going to put a washer on, you're going to slide it under or slide it onto the louver. You're then going to put the nut on, and then you're going to follow up with the cap. So pretty simple. Let's go ahead. We're going to do this 9 times across the whole backside. Bye, Vortex. So let's get the top corner. How high do you want it? Like right on the window?
What do you think?
Let's see the bottom. The bottom is cool. Well, I think we have actual plank, and we're going to have to push down to make it stick. So drop your side. Because we got to get that bottom lip underneath the... Okay.
Yeah, I think we have to put it all the way to the top, because the trunk rotates forward too.
We'll line up the bottom first. Again, it's not going to stick until we push down. Are you lined up? Drop yours. At least it's good.
It's hot.
Okay. You can get underneath.
Push me back.
So now let's just go around and we'll push down on this. This one was a little sideways.
Yeah, this one's a little drunk.
So what we did is we loosely put them on the louvers, and then we went ahead and set the louvers on the windows, and now we're just going around and making sure they're sitting on there nicely. You can see some of them got a little drunk on us, got a little sideways, but you can't see them underneath the louvers. But there you go, there's the mounting points. So now that we know they're stuck and they're in good position, we can put the louvers back on, tighten it up, and we're done. Well, almost done. We need to put, sorry, I forgot. We got to put the anti-vibration tape on. So we'll flip the louver over and we'll start putting this on. You will need a pair of scissors or an X-Acto knife. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So the tape is going to go along these edges right here, all the way down. So that way the whole thing is made so it doesn't vibrate. And this is single-sided. Stick of tape. And literally we're going to put it right on the edge. Now that we have the sticky stuff on the bottom of the louvers, we'll go ahead and put it on. Put it back on, I guess. A. So I'm calling an audible. So in the instructions, I believe you're supposed to put these on with the washer. So washer, bolt, sorry you can't see, washer, bolt, and then the plastic thing. I don't know if that's true, because there's not enough thread to put this on top, and that's gonna look bad. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the plastic nut on with the washer. We'll drive around, see how it is. But the other side of it is, it feels strong enough to hold it. So I don't know, I threw away the instructions. I should probably look it up, but either or, that's what we're doing. We'll see what happens. Just don't over tighten and strip the plastic. Louvers installed, let's see how she looks. So there you have it, guys. That is the iKON Motorsports rear louvers for the 2016, 2017, and 2018 Camaro SS, LT, LS, ZL1, 1LE, all of them. These fit all of the cars. And as you can see, Mabel Fett's car does have the ZL1 1LE wing, and it looks like Batman. So I think it looks pretty sick. I like the look. I like the design, especially black on black. Well, he's got a mosaic black, but it looks amazing. I don't know. What do you think, Mabel? Mucho bueno. So there we go. iKON Motorsports. If you guys are interested in this product, link is down below in the description. If you enjoyed this content, hit that subscribe button. Likes, comments, shares are appreciated if not. But until next time, or next video, hope to see you on the road.